They say losing muscle is just part of aging, but what if that's a lie? Because there's one nutrient almost no one is talking about that could help seniors rebuild muscle and fight off frailty, fast. Sarcopenia. The muscle loss that happens with age is not just about feeling weaker. It's about falling more often, losing independence, and being more likely to end up in the hospital. But there's something that could change all that. And no, it's not some new workout routine or expensive supplement stack. It's a simple nutrient, and it's probably already in your kitchen, or at least, it should be. This one nutrient could be the missing key to turning the tide on age-related muscle loss, and by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what it is, how it works, and how much you need. Let's start with the problem, sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It starts quietly, usually around your 30s, but really speeds up after age 60. By the time most people are 70 or older, they've lost a huge percentage of their muscle, sometimes up to 50%. That's not just a number. That's your ability to get off the couch, climb stairs, carry groceries, or even catch yourself if you trip. And here's the part that most people don't realize. Sarcopenia doesn't just make life harder, it can make it shorter. Weak muscles lead to falls. Falls lead to injuries. And injuries, especially hip fractures, can be life-threatening for older adults. But it's not just about falling. Less muscle means a slower metabolism, higher blood sugar, more fat gain, less energy, and a weaker immune system. The real kicker? Most doctors don't talk about this. They might tell you to stay active or eat well, but that's way too vague. And most seniors don't even realize that losing muscle isn't just part of getting old. It's a medical condition. And it can be slowed, even reversed, with the right strategy. Okay, so what's the solution? Is it protein shakes? Gym memberships? Testosterone shots? Those things can help, but they're not the missing piece. The real game changer? Leucine. Yeah, not a fancy brand or a new drug. Just leucine, a powerful amino acid found in some everyday foods. And get this, leucine is the trigger for muscle building. Let me explain. Your muscles don't grow just because you eat protein. They grow when your body gets the right signal, and leucine sends that signal. It activates something called the mTOR pathway. Think of it like flipping the muscle building switch in your body. Without enough leucine, that switch doesn't flip. So you can be eating enough protein, and still lose muscle. If you're not getting enough leucine, your body just doesn't know what to do with that protein. Why seniors need more leucine? As we get older, our muscles become less sensitive to that muscle building signal. This is called anabolic resistance. Basically, your body becomes harder to convince when it comes to growing muscle. So while a 25-year-old might grow muscle with 20 grams of protein, a 70-year-old might need 30 to 40 grams, plus extra leucine to kickstart the process. How much leucine do you need? Research shows that older adults need around 3 grams of leucine per meal to stimulate muscle growth. But here's the catch, most meals don't come close. Let's break that down. 100 grams of chicken breast has about 2.5 grams of leucine. A scoop of whey protein can have around 2.7 grams. Eggs? You'd need 4 to 5 of them to hit the leucine target. Most seniors aren't eating that much protein, and definitely not enough leucine. That's why muscle loss speeds up with age, not because your body can't build muscle, but because it doesn't get the right signal. What foods are high in leucine? Let's go through a quick list of foods that are leucine-rich and easy to include in a senior-friendly diet. Whey protein isolate, one of the most efficient sources. A shake in the morning or after light exercise can work wonders. Chicken breast, lean, high protein, and versatile. Beef, especially lean cuts. Eggs, especially the whites. Fish, salmon, tuna, and cod are all solid options. Dairy products, like Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. Soy products, like tofu or tempeh, which are good for plant-based diets. If eating enough of these foods is tough, a leucine supplement may help. It's often sold as part of BCAA, branched-chain amino acids, powders, but you can also find pure leucine powder. When should you take it? For best results, you want to spread out your leucine intake through the day. Aim for 3 grams per meal, especially breakfast, since many people eat almost no protein in the morning. So instead of toast and coffee, think eggs and Greek yogurt. Or a protein smoothie with whey and banana. And after any kind of movement, even light resistance exercise, adding leucine makes the benefits even bigger. But leucine alone isn't enough. Let's talk about what amplifies the effect. Because leucine is the key, but the lock still needs to be turned. Resistance training, even very light strength training, like bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or chair squats, helps your muscles respond to leucine. Muscles need a reason to grow. Combine that with the right fuel, and you're golden. You don't need to be a gym rat. 20 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, is enough to see real changes. Vitamin D. Low vitamin D levels are linked to muscle weakness. Make sure you're getting enough, through sunlight, supplements, or fortified foods. Sleep. Your muscles repair and grow while you sleep. Aiming for 7 to 9 hours a night keeps your recovery and hormones working right. Hydration. Dehydrated muscles don't perform well. Seniors often forget to drink enough water, so make hydration a priority. So here's the bottom line. Sarcopenia is not just a side effect of getting older. It's something you can fight, starting today. And it doesn't require expensive supplements or painful gym sessions. It starts with one simple nutrient, leucine. If you're over 60, and your meals are low in protein, especially at breakfast, your body may not be getting the signal it needs to build and hold onto muscle. And without that signal, the slide toward weakness, fatigue, and falls only speeds up. But with the right changes, a leucine-rich meal, some light resistance training, and smart habits, your body can bounce back. You can get stronger. You can rebuild muscle. You can feel better, and move through life with more confidence. You're not stuck. You're not too old. You're just missing one piece of the puzzle, and now you have it. Let's recap quickly. Muscle loss with age, sarcopenia, is real, but not unstoppable. Leucine is the amino acid that flips the switch on muscle building. Seniors need around 3 grams of leucine per meal to fight muscle loss. Foods like whey protein, chicken, beef, fish, and eggs are great sources. Spacing leucine through the day, especially starting with breakfast, matters. Add light strength training, stay hydrated, get enough vitamin D, and sleep well, and your results will multiply. You've got the knowledge now. The power's back in your hands. It's never too late to get stronger. Watch this next video to see the best strength exercises for seniors that actually work.